at Bok Tower and Pinewood in Lake Wales. And being the palm dork that I am, I'm going to document a few of their exotic palms on the property. There's an Alligaptera over there, probably Arenaria, I'm not sure. And then there's a Florida native Rhipidophyllum or needle palm, Rhipidophyllum hystrix. And then there's a large Bismarck down here, which impresses me considering this is kind of a cold part of central Florida. And there's plenty of Palmetto, Serenoa over here too. So if I see anything else, I'll string it along with this video. Here's an absolutely incredible Chunia Phoenix hainanensis, biggest one I've ever seen, and a great testament to the fact that these things will grow in central Florida. I've had one on the ground for several years and it's just sort of creeping along. This one's got inflorescence on it coming out. Really, really looks nice. So a Chunia Phoenix hainanensis, and this is at the Pinewood estate, which is adjacent to the Bok Tower Gardens. So it's really cool to see this here. And I have the Chunia Phoenix Nano, which does really well in my yard in Vero Beach, but I'm hoping mine will look glorious like this someday. Here's a sable. I'm not sure what species it is, but I don't think it's palmetto. It's a little yellow and has less costa palmate leaves. So, and there's a couple of sables right up by the tower that kind of look like maybe Causiarum or something really large. Here's a nice Trachycarpus here at Bok Tower. One of the exotics that I'm finding on the property, exotic palms. Here's what I believe is a Carydoxa elegans. I could be wrong, but it's got black petioles and a white underside, and it looks a lot like it. So this is a big surprise for Bok Gardens, for me, that it would survive out here. Very nice looking specimen. Here's a nice clump of Orenga, maybe Engleri, I'm not sure. And while I've got this on, there's a huge clump of Monstera in here, which is cool to see out this far in the middle of the state. Here's a giant single-stemmed Caryota. I'm continually surprised with what they're growing here at Bok as far as exotic palms. So this is really cool to have this here. It says Caryota obtuse with an E. I thought for some reason it was obtusa, but they spelled it obtuse, or I just read the tag wrong. So anyway, whatever the correct name is, you'll get it. Here's a Livistona cerebus as part of my live sighting compilation of palms at Bok Tower. There's a nice huge patch of sable minors. There's a further documentation of all the palm species that I can find at Bok Tower Gardens in Lake Wales, Florida.